Yes, over here is the Tesla Model S, and I'm going to tell you all in a moment why this Tesla Model S is the car that shook the entire automotive industry. For many decades, the electric car question was a very big problem. Nobody could solve it. Nobody. The most common solution was to come up with a boring eco box that could not even drive fast and that nobody would ever be proud of driving. Tesla destroyed this perception. Tesla proved the world wrong. Tesla proved the entire automotive industry that it is possible to build an electric car that is fast and desirable. Now, the electric motor that powers this bad boy Tesla has 504 kilowatts. Now look at where Tesla hides the plug-in recharge. Now this, I think, is awesome. Now this is a 2024 Tesla Model S, but it saw a facelift in the early 2020s. So give or take 2021, 2022, you get the idea. And I think this facelift is gorgeous. Although it made some unusual changes that I found a bit unnecessary. The steering wheel, for example. Nice wheels with the hubcap on top. One thing to note about Tesla is that they love keeping the wheels very humble without exposing the bolts, at least for most parts. And I like it actually like this. Now when it comes to the front design of the Tesla, it's seen a bit of a change compared to the pre-facelift version. And I think the change lies mostly with the headlights. When I opened the boot door, I heard a lot of squeaky noises coming from there. Let's check this out. Oh my goodness. Ah, right, I see what's going on. So there's the rubber cover right there. Every time the door opens, it pushes that rubber downwards, which makes a lot of noise. Just a little problem I've noticed is that every time I open the door of the Tesla Model S, there's always some squeaky noises. Like, let's check this out, for example. See, like, I'm opening the door and I hear a lot of squeaky noises coming from the wing mirror area. It's like, it seems as if it's coming from here or somewhere. I don't know. Now, one thing to note about American car manufacturers is that they innovate a lot. But Tesla went one step ahead. You get something like this, like what you see in American movies. Basically, just do this to lock the car. And to unlock the car too. Well, more like... If you want me to be honest, there's a lot of things about this Tesla Model S I have to get used to, because the first thing that comes to my mind is non-conventional. This car is extremely non-conventional. It is questionable, but then at the same time, it is not questionable. It is revolutionary. It is groundbreaking. So now it is time to check out the interior of the Tesla Model S. All right, so first thing first, a recurring thing that occurred in my mind was simplicity, and I mean extreme simplicity, even for what its price tag implies. Because usually most competitors have a flamboyant interior, especially that of BMW and Mercedes. But Tesla has taken a different route. Bad news is you do not get any soft close for what its price tag indicates. Funny things going on, very interesting things. So the central console cocoons you. The center area is nice. It's very good. Both front seats get electric steering adjustments. That's impressive. Good. So steering adjustment is... questionable already. I don't know how to control the steering wheel, and I do not see any stoke for your wipers or your lighting controls. Everything has just become, I think, a case of... I think you have to depend on the infotainment system for everything. And this includes your transmission. At first, I was actually confused how it works, but actually there's a system for it, and we will look at it in a moment. But first, I want to talk to you all about my first impression. Two cup holders of fixed sizes. They're quite nice, and if you don't need them, you can move them aside, and you can have deeper storage down there. And there you go, see? Deeper storage. Now, just one thing to note is that when you move this bit of the thing, it's a bit... interesting. You get a panoramic sunroof, but you don't get any glasses holder. Tesla decided that there's nothing that should happen right here. It's completely plain. There's nothing happening up there. When you want to start your Tesla, you have to put your key right here, and then it can fire up. And if you want to go forward, it's a cute system. You have to move this car forward, and that automatically engages it in drive. Now, if you want to go in reverse, you have to put it down here. That's when the car goes in reverse mode and it shows you the 360-degree parking camera. Actually, it doesn't... Wait, hold on a second. Let's stop everything. It doesn't have a 360-degree parking camera. The steering wheel is very unique. It is quite unconventional, but I think the purpose of this kind of steering wheel is that you get a better view of the dashboard, their instrument cluster, and of the view outside, so there's no distraction or anything. That's the positive side. But on the negative side, it is like it's just a bit something you have to get used to. Me, I prefer a wheel, an actual wheel. And also another disadvantage is that this steering wheel is actually wide. Like from there to there, this is wide. Oh, and your horn is not here. Your horn is right here. Now Tesla has kept this entire area very simple. On the bright side, you get window buttons. That's good. But they have like no detail on them and they're just plastic. And to open the door, there's this little button right here. You just have to soft touch it. Oh, okay. All right, everyone, it is time to check out the rear seats of the Tesla Model S. I don't know if it's just me though. The door is super light. Now, in terms of performance, this is good for the Tesla Model S. Although I just wonder. Okay. Let's check this out. Ooh, ease of entrance right here. And the seat literally holds me in place. It's very nice. So, but this is the thing about American cars, is that they tend to be super comfortable to ride in. They're like couches, especially. There's no doubt about this. But what there is a doubt about is that I look up here and already I noticed you don't get any handle to help yourself inside. That's very questionable. Very questionable. And you don't even get a backseat pocket. And my feature room is okay, but that depends on the adjustment of the front passenger and the driver. But in my case, it is just about good. The knee room, again, depends on the front passenger and driver. It's very close to the back seat. It's something I've get used to. And do I get any? Please tell me I get it. I don't get any armrest. Infotainment system. There's even another screen right here. Tesla puts priorities in their screen, but not in practicality. It's all techie, but not practical. Oh my goodness, Tesla. You love your technology, don't you? I see this detailed infotainment system right here. I think it's for your climate control and music. It's good, but it's just, what's the point? Headroom is good, but the headrest right here is so firm. It's as if I'm against a wall or something. Oh, wow. Anyways, similar system to the front to open the door. There's a button right here. And the door bin is average, but it's a bit on the shallow side. Although I like this Alcantara right here. Now it is time to check out the boot space of the Tesla Model S. Now, because this is not just any ordinary sedan, the boot door extends all the way until up there. Whoa, the material is unique. Okay. So, now over here is the boot lip of the Tesla Model S. The lip right here is not plastic, it is indeed metal. Now, on the bright side, it feels good, it's nice to touch, but on the questionable aspect of things, in long terms, it will get scratched very easily, and this is something you do not want. Just be very careful with the metal. Another thing is that the body paint right here is a bit exposed. So again, just be careful with it. Time to check out the boot space. Over here, you get this floor, which you can remove for additional storage space down there. Here, your kits. Do not see any 12-volt socket anywhere, or maybe it's hiding. Not sure. You can remove this to have additional storage space down there. My opinion of the Tesla Model S. I love this Tesla Model S purely because of how revolutionary it is. This is the car that changed the conventions of the automotive industry. But then at the same time, I don't really know if this is entirely something to be proud of. It's very debatable. My conclusion of the Tesla Model S is that it is a car you need to study carefully before you get down to driving it, because there's something about it that's very different to what I've seen on conventional cars. Now, to be fair, Tesla is not alone in this. Tesla may have started this trend, but everybody else is catching up. Volvo started going down this trend, and it was obvious when I saw the EX30. It's You see, there are questions, but at the same time, there are benefits. Let's put it this way, all right? For the Tesla Model S, I have to say, since the beginning, I was never really hyped by it. I was never really fazed by it. Checking out this Tesla Model S, there were some basic things that I found that were not there. Like, for instance, why would you need to move the steering adjustment to the screen? Why would you need to do that? To me, it doesn't really make sense. But then, to be fair, it is something cool. All right, it is just cool. But then sometimes you have to think practically. Do you need to be cool, or do you need to just get to the point? You be the judge.